Hi, so we're back, and I feel like I need to be a bit closer in for this one, just because I think it'll be a bit more, it'll be easier if you can see a bit. So you want your thread, a bit of an, and then you want to put a pin in and insert it into A and bring it up a B. Then with your thread, come up to one side of the base of where you've come up. Let's get something. So the base of where you've come up. So come back to the right or the left, whichever way. Okay, so you're going to pull all the way up and then go around the back, anti-clockwise, round the back of the head of your pin. And then you're going to go back down. I know I said I wouldn't demo these, but I feel like this one's going to not be one that's in your bank of stitches, to be honest. So you're going to come back down, so you've got a little upside down. Then you want to come up to the right, as close to the pin as possible, but to the right hand side. Okay. Okay, and then you're going to go around the head of the pin and clockwise. And that gives you 3 strands. Give it a good pull. Okay. And then what you're going to do is you're going to weave the needle from right to left. Okay. I would go under and over. Oh. And that sort of gives you a bit of a foundation knot. So you've gone over this final stitch. So when you're coming back, you're going left to right, you're going under that stitch, over the middle one, under, hold on, over, under. Try and get it under. Okay. And then pull your thread all the way through. So you sort of weave in. So you've come under this last one. So to go back, you're going to go over the top of it, under the middle one, over the top of that. Don't pull too tightly, because you want to try and keep this shape. If you pull too tight, you're going to miss, your shape's going to go too tight. Let me just get rid of Gertrude here. Sort out little dinky tweezers, which I have. There we go. Get rid. So to come back, you're going to go over this top of this one. Sorry, back over yourself and under. Over the middle one and under the end. Pull your thread all the way through. Again, push your thread up. Don't pull too tight, but push your thread up. So you're going to come back, under, over. Under, over, under. This is where a MELLOR or a laying tool or even a bodkin comes in useful. You go back, and you're literally doing like a little basket weave. Like I say, try not to pull your thread too tightly, because you want to have like a leaf shape. Don't want it to be too loose. There's like a fine line between what's... You'll get the feel anyway. You see when I pull too tight it pulls it in and you miss shape. This is one of those stitches where, again, it can feel like you're under pressure, but once you get into it, they are so pretty, so lovely to do, and they become quite addictive. And you can make little leaves or petals. Go back. It's not the easiest stitch, I have to say, but once you've mastered it, it is lovely. Over, under. And I love it when I do a variegated thread and it starts to come through on it. Push them up really gently. These, like I say, this is one of those really meditative stitches. Is that even a word, meditative? That you can get really lost in concentration in. I want to keep going to the end because I need to show you what happens when you pull the pin out, and you just keep on going. Let's move you out of the way. Over. You can just use the end of your needle. It just makes life easier when... I will try and find a link to these and pop it in the description. I'm not sure. Like I say, they are sometimes, oh, Gertrude's back, sometimes quite difficult to... She's in the way of the light. Come across. Because they are quite a specialist kind of piece of equipment. Maybe I should get some and put them in parcels. Oh, go, move. Sorry everybody. Am I over or under now? Over. Oh dear. And you're getting a little waft of Gertie's tail. She just wants attention. Don't you? Hmm? Okay. Come on, because people want to see what's going on. And they can't because of your tail. Let me just have a look. Let's see where your tail is. Okay, it's gone. Apologies everybody. I'm not going to edit these things out because these are life. These are what happen. These things happen to me while I'm sewing. Try not to weave in any Gertrude hair. There's one look. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that I don't stitch for other people and it's only for my own pleasure. Good. They look like little tiny little old-fashioned beehives. Gertrude, Right, I'm just going to have to move her. Okay, off you go. Oh, she's getting the tea off. Okay. Right, do you want some food? Okie doke, just let me feed her. I want a little treat. Okay. Again, people, anybody that's new to the channel, Gertrude has her food here, because if I put it down, Reggie likes to eat it and it's not good for him. And Reggie's the little doggy. And that's probably what she's been telling me all afternoon. Been doing something else and she's been on my knee, pestering me. Not on my knee, sorry, she doesn't come on my knee, but on my table. Ooh. I don't know whether or not you'll pick up the weave, because I've used quite a thin thread. I'm not entirely sure you'll be able to see. Well, you should be able to. Okay, I'll try and... So you want to come right down to the end of each stem, stitch, in, out, in, under. Can I get it under? I just don't want the battery to go when I'm halfway through this stitch. That'll just be typical, won't it? So back out, on over. Try and speed up a little bit, so because of course the battery's going to go, isn't it? Ooh, I feel like I'm putting myself under some pressure. Okay. Under, over. One more. Over, under, over, and back. I might have to do it with pointy end. No, okay. Over. Under. Up. Over, under, over. Okay, so we're over. So once we've got to that stage, I'm going to continue weaving all the way to the bottom, and then we're going to take the needle back, and I'm going to actually come back through under that one. Then I want to take the needle back through the base of that middle stitch. So pull it all the way through. Oops, try not to misshape it, which I have done. It's okay. That's okay. We've recovered. I'm then going to pull my pin all the way out, and you will be left with a little leaf type thing which will stand up. How sweet is that? And you can do those all over the place. So I'm going to go now, because the battery's going to go any moment now. So that was good. And give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you're new. Okay, so happy stitching, and I'll be happy to see how you get on with those. Okay, bye bye.